Mode
W.
is fully charged, and you are not speaking.
Oh fuck. What? What's up? Can you
There,
hear me?
there we go.
Okay. Okay.
Two small doors.
Yeah. It's easy when they play on tours, cause
I can just watch, and
yeah,
we can just
eh,
open.
we could just open the games there. Okay. Let me run the OBS. Fucking overlay.
What's sad about the PR is he's getting overworked. Doesn't have the time to do everything that needs to be done for it.
Yeah, that's unfortunate, but like at this point, it's okay. It happens. Let's see.
Let's open up the World Cup format tiers thread.
Okay, just a couple more seconds, then I can get the stream up. It says Doubles Premier League live. Let's go. It's
I
highest quality streaming. Okay, we are live. Let's see. Could you grab my channel? You probably have
quick
it
jump
here.
scare them with Chris Numbers team.
Oh, let's go right now. Where is it? I should get this going. Let's switch it. This is so scuffed. Okay, there we go.
Of course it
Should be.
is. Just
Should,
casting a game on the spot.
yeah. Okay. Um,
But I am locked in. I'm sitting in my chair backwards. I've done a 360 spin. My brain
W.
is fueled.
Can you see if you can find the stream real quick so I can so you can drop it in the.
Uh,
It should be up.
yeah. Are you on YouTube or Twitch right now?
YouTube. I never use Twitch. I don't fucking know how that works. But
All
I
right,
can
I'll
probably just
drop
grab it
it.
on. Okay, okay. And then we can hit the stream matches and we can go.
Is it says DPL live? Good lord. You're not able to like edit the stream title right now.
Hold on, let me do that really quick. I think I can edit. Uh, for some reason, it didn't let me change the thumbnail, but I could change the title. Okay, here they go. All right,
Let's
we
go.
we have Snow Hiram with kind of balance with double out. Almost makes you think it's like plot hand or plot Lando or something. With Roaring Moon against
In
Rain with
Rain with
Bridge.
a Chien Pao as a solo breaker with Palafin. I'm gonna assume that's a banded Palafin.
Yeah,
Uh,
probably.
I would wager that Chien Pao and Palafin are probably the most important mons for Arctic side of this matchup. And
Yeah,
that Iron Hands and Lando need to be preserved to break these big dragons from Arctic Blast for
yeah, yeah.
Louisen over here.
Yeah, the Bolt and the Arcaludon are going to be basically unkillable if you don't have Lando.
Uh, Oh, that was a good read.
Oh, wow. Down goes Rillaboom very early. One of the weaknesses of Palafin, of course, usually not exactly the hardest to predict when it's switching out, but still loses the Rillaboom. I don't think that's like too bad here. You get a very, very free flip turn here. Baits out the Terra. Probably just goes out to Bolt. That works too. Uh, a little bit of a dead boar state here because Bridge isn't really doing much. But
If our if our Caledon gets burned, it might be over for Arctic. I'm a little surprised it didn't go into that slot.
yeah, thing. Uh, but
Looking at it
nevertheless,
again,
go ahead. Sorry.
looking at it again, that Kyurem freeze dry actually gets a lot of value in this team. It can just click it into any of those slots.
Oh yeah, there are like no switch-ins except for POW, which isn't exactly safe into the Flare Blitz, so covered for both options there. Uh,
I mean, if rain is up, then Flare Blitz is only going to do like maybe 40, maybe 50. It's not Flare Blitz doesn't do that much to POW. Like it's 80, 90 defensive bull.
okay, see the Terra
Very
Fairy. Dragon Pulse does 2%. Um, hmm. I'm struggling to see how Arctic Blast really makes progress here. Um,
Yeah, I don't really agree with that play. I think we needed to start maneuvering the Pelipper around and get our rain control up. 'Cause
yeah,
without fighting for that control, neither side's like Arctic doesn't get to make progress, but Luisan absolutely gets to make progress with Lando in hands.
yeah. I think in general the matchup very much favors Railgun here slash Luisan. Um, but I think it was winnable slash is winnable, but it's going to take some really good pivoting here. And honestly, if you're Luisan here, you can probably just wild charge into into the Arcaludon here at Earth Power, and nothing really switches into that. Um, I can't imagine the Arcaludon would stay in here under threat of Sludge Bomb. Yeah, that's the thing. This rain team, one of it's very offensive, right? So one of its like kind of issues here is there really aren't any switch-ins to a lot of the mods that Luisan
Yeah, it was
has.
kind of relying on Rillaboom to switch between the two bulky dragons and the offensive core.
Yeah,
Because otherwise, this team's kind of disjointed. Without that member of the team, it's not looking great.
yeah, it really was an excellent turn one play there. Really, just you know, the Palafin was switching out there, covered for all the options. Only thing that probably could have taken that double up was Bolt, and even then, it would have taken a lot from the freeze dry. We do see
I think the
a little
I
bit of
think the only
progress
thing
being
that
made
could
here.
Volt switch on the hands.
Definitely reading there that the something was switching into the Arcaludon slot. So, despite losing the Bolt there, you do get a free switch in, which I think makes the position like not as bad. However, that Tails is still in the back, so that can just switch in as well. And of course, the Arcaludon is still threatened by the Lando. Uh,
If our if Arcaludon gets burned, it is not going to be having a good time.
Body Press. Uh, Incineroar faster than Pelipper. Wow. Uh, do you see a Weather Ball? Does get a get KO here. That's solid for Arctic. Uh, I'm a little confused as to why the Will-O-Wisp hasn't come out into the Arcaludon slot, but I don't think it's really necessary to win this
Not
game. But like,
anymore.
yeah,
The Arcaludon doesn't have a leftovers in slots, so it's just it was relying on grassy terrain to heal up. Now that is gone, and it can be chipped down pretty easily in this game, since it's
yeah.
not going to be clicking anything but body press.
All right, Hero comes out here. It's a really big freeze dry into the Pelipper. Um, Wide Guard does come out, probably out of desperation with a Ninetales switch in or something, but freeze dry is going to come into the Arcaludon slot, knock it out without the Assault Vest. And now it should just be a pretty free tailwind and freeze dry into the pelipper. Um, Pretty streamlined matchup here, to be honest. Very clear what Louison had to do to win this game, just without the Rillaboom to hold the rain team together. Yeah. And then Instant can just pivot
Now
it and out forever. First gets rid of the rain, but yeah.
we'll be playing that little mini game. Acrobatics on Tailwind Moon.
Honestly, a little bit of a strange play there. If this isn't Moonblast, this could actually get slightly annoying, but it is Moonblast. Down goes Palafin. Uh, and now nothing, the Palafin is never KOing the Iron Hands or really any of these mons. Yeah,
Oh,
very volatile matchup there.
Q,
Uh,
Q, QRM really did Arctic's team in there. The defensive profile against Freeze Dry just was not there.
yeah, yeah, I think Arctic, if he wanted a shot there, probably had to be more aggressive with Bolt and stuff into the Kira. But we do have game two here. Now we see Sand plus Psy Spam into pretty standard Chi-Yu, Ogerpon, Wellspring toward offense. Um,
Do you think he's crazy enough to have Sand Force? I'm pretty sure it's just strictly inferior than Sheer Force, but
but
I
I
don't
mean,
even know at this point.
well, you can
You
ride
could at least fish
physical,
for burns with Sandsear.
stopping tantrum.
I mean, I would say the one benefit of Sand Force is that you get Sandsear Storm burns back on the table,
That is true.
which is kind of funny.
You know, I never understood uh, why Sandsear was 100% accurate in rain and not in sand. It would have made a lot more sense if it was in sand.
It would have
But
been very nice if they were all different weathers.
yeah, it really seemed like before SV came out that that was going to be the case, but it wasn't for whatever reason.
And then we just shafted Enamorous because ha 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 Newmon doesn't get to have any fun. All the Newmons get to have bad move pools.
True. All right, we do see the King Gambit and Wellspring. Both Wellsprings coming out here. Stronger position for Arctic here. Does have the Lando to threaten both bonds. For Sludge Bomb with the Wellspring and Earth Power for the King Gambit. So Leeson gonna have to make a defensive play here, probably.
Reason seems to have realized that Gambit isn't going to have any catch 22 moments in this match. Just wants to set up and cause as much damage as it can early.
Yeah.
It's there, Lando is really the only thing that might be able to threaten here, unless Tyranitar has like a low kick. High horsepower does like 50. The Gambit.
Follow Me comes out. Oh, it's Sandsphere. Down goes Gambit. Huge turn for Arctic. It's a very early lead here. That's pretty bad. Corey comes out. Will
I
threaten
wonder
a
what his
big Blink
item
wins here.
is. Do you think he's Scarf? 'Cause he's not. Oh, he might even just be sheer force.
I
I
think
don't
he's
really
just
know.
I think he's probably just sheer force life orb, to be honest.
Yeah.
Tyranitar is probably to patch a couple matchups into stuff. Ivy
Most
casual.
interesting SV board state.
Torn does eat that. So most interesting. So
I wonder what the Tornadus is going to do.
yeah, gee, yeah, I think it's clicking Isuint. I think that's his move here. But no,
Luis could probably afford to Bleakwind here and just knock out the opposing Torn and then set up Tailwind.
yeah, provided you hit both. Okay, Tailwind does come out from Arctic. Horn Leech into the Spiky Shield, and Bleakwind, if it connects, will knock out both wands. Oh, Torn lives. That's bad. That's very bad.
It's very bad.
Depend.
We probably just see Crown come out here and then Indeedee on the Torn slot. There's nothing really stopping that play.
True.
At least that's what I would do.
There is real bit in the back for Luis in here. I'm curious what the crown set is. Okay, but crown does come out. Booster speed. If this is Calm Mind, it might game pretty hard here. If it is Calm Mind, I would just Bleak Wind again with Torn. Um, or Taunt.
We love we love Calm Mind Iron Crown.
But I do think preserving Torn could be really huge here.
It would certainly be helpful, because Iron Crown can't threaten this Chiyu at all without a Terra Blast,
Yeah. That is one thing that
which
Tyranitar will help before, especially with Wellspring damaged. It's really just Rillaboom threatening Tyranitar now. Okay, Rillaboom does come out. Ah, no Bleak Wind, unfortunate. Expanding
we see
Force,
a Protect.
Bleak Wind doing nice
That
15.
is,
Oh, that's a bad speed drop.
I don't really understand that play, but I respect going for the speed drop, I guess.
Okay, it is Calm Mind. U-turn
I gotta
comes
wonder
out
why
here.
Calm Mind wasn't clicked before.
I think it was trying to get rid of the Wellspring to help with the T-Tar later. Alright, reveal Terra Rock Iron Crown right now.
That
Should
would be
regardless
gaming.
be a pretty free Terra on the crown and probably Tachyon Cutter into the Torn slot.
If it even is Tachyon Cutter. Never know if it's what funny coverage move is going with expanding force on this mon.
True. I do think Tachyon is probably the best.
Probably the most generalist. It gets rid of Chimpao better than any move in the game.
Also true.
That Lando in the back is going to be really annoying if that is not a scarf to you.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, Rillaboom does come out here. And DD switches into Tyranitar. Pretty free switch in here. Um, Crown protects.
Good.
The Rillaboom coming in here is oh that's game losing.
Ooh,
That's a game losing burn. Tyranitar would
speed
have.
drop and a burn.
Yeah, that's really unfortunate. Not much you could really do about that. Tyranitar would have walled a lot of the mods on the remaining board state, but that bird really mitigates the pressure it can exert. I don't think it's over, but that just made it a lot harder.
I think Rillaboom just would Hammer's Iron Crown here because Crown's common Terra types just he didn't Terra at all.
Okay, gets a miss. Crown lives. Tachyon Cutter KOs the Rillaboom. Rock Slide comes out. Does a nice 71.
A good calc moment from Arctic realizing that Crown wasn't going to go down. And a good call to not expect fake out on that turn.
That Heat Wave still did a lot.
It did do a lot. It is a Chi-Yu.
This is where that speed drop is really, really bad.
Oh yeah, 100%. That speed drop will make it so that if both sides have Tailwind, the Wellspring or the Chi-Yu can just clean up
Yeah.
Crown here.
Okay, Indeedee comes out. Crown protects. Resets the terrain. Oh, that's a really bad miss for Arctic, too. Damn.
This is just
That's
one of those
unfortunate.
games.
Yeah. Everything that went wrong went wrong. Okay. Sax Wolf here. Misses again. Blindest Chiyu. But we'll die to the burn, so we'll get 2 free switch-ins in here, but I guess now you just hope
Genies
it's
of a healthy meta.
not taunt. Or you like
Genies of a healthy meta.
so true. Or you just like Terra Steel or Torn here to get the terrain protection or something. Okay, opts to double protect here. Yes, taunt does come out. Heatwave uh, goes into both protects. I
Does
do think
Torn have
maybe
to
the
Terra Ghost?
yeah, I think Torn has to Terra into a grounded type to dodge the taunt. Hope that there's a taunt, and then go from there. But I think that was probably the turn to do it because now I think if you're Luis and you just launch a Bleakwind and you just yeah. Okay. Yeah. Because now the Bleakwind comes out. Does dodge the Lando.
Okay, Arctic gets a little bit of luck. Can he get this game back after being robbed? Iron Crown will probably die to a Bleakwind here. We saw it do 15 last time.
Okay, Bleakwind does
Okay,
come out. Yeah,
okay.
unfortunate.
Well, that was a game of all time.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Bagel's playing DPL right now.
Oh, we could just catch that. Okay. W, where's the game?
Or even
Okay, so now we
see a
will
Murkrow.
pivot to
There
yeah.
are two NFEs on my screen right now. Okay.
Okay. So we see very interesting teams here. Side Spam from Kaori, uh, and whatever the hell this is. Some offensive team from Big Pichu. It's
Kaori
really
clicked
weird with
U-turn
Murkrow.
first turn. Got a weakness policy proc on the Necrozma, and then got crit by Blood Moon
Oh,
and
rip,
just vaporized.
rip. That's the same way as that one Bagel game where SMB or was it? I can't remember if it was whoever SMB played in invites. He self U-turned his SMB self U-turned his Necrozma and just died to Flutter. A Tailwind because it wasn't speed crept right. But yeah, going back to this other the OSDT set, Arctic got kind of robbed here. Game one was very well played by Luisan as well as game two, but game two got kind of bailed by some very, very fortunate luck.
The fairy on a DUU size spam team is very interesting. It's not the type of team I would have expected it to be on.
I
Do
do
you
think
think?
Blood Moon kind of just cleans this game, to be honest. Uh,
Yeah, I think Kaori was trying to set Trick Room that last turn. 'Cause otherwise, I don't see why the Clefairy was brought out.
yeah, I don't know. Kind of strange there. Very aggressive play that didn't quite pay off there.
This is a max speed Blood Moon. It has to be if they're still going for hits here.
All right, Murkrow switches out, gets in the Sun Boosted Brute Bonnet. Uh, oh,
It is
Dio
not max speed
outspeeds,
Ursaluna.
KOs the Blood Moon.
Good call from Kaori. So that was modest Ursaluna instead of timid. And now we have a walking wake on the field that is going to seek to try to stop this Deoxys from doing its job.
Reveals Snarl Walking Wake here. Okay, Hydro Steam comes out. Brute Bonnet gets a Spore off into the Indeedee. Not a bad turn for Big Pichu. However, doesn't exactly solve the Deoxys problem. However, you do still have the
Um,
speed boost from the sun. Thank you, Murkrow.
a Murkrow game in 2024.
True.
That Iron Boulder in the back is really interesting to me. Sacking
Wake just
Deoxys to
dies. Okay. Spore does come out for Bonnet.
sleeping instead of just attacking there is a little interesting to me. I guess it gives more of a slot tempo to Pichu.
Yeah, because it has one guaranteed turn of sleep, which could be useful. But I think you really could have gone either way there. I probably would have just taken the knockout. All right, Tusk comes
And
out here. What is this
you
Pult
think
set?
Bolt is probably banded to your turn? Because I
I
I
think
would
it's
assume that
special.
it's
It has to be
banded with
special. It has to be special because it only did like 21 to its own Necrozma. So it
mm,
can't be physical. It's probably special. Um, might be specs, maybe. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it launched the Draco here into the Tusk, but Tusk is probably like Sash or Assault Vest, so shouldn't die, regardless.
this Bonnet. It looks so terrifying into this team. Unless that's Grass Trend, I don't see much of a way for KR to deal with the Bonnet right now.
Yeah, same. I think Key Trade is very is like the only way you can get through the Bonnet.
If it is Terragrass Heatran, then Pichu's gonna have a big problem if it comes in safely, because the only thing that'll threaten it at all is Boulder at this point.
Yeah. All right, Fire Blast doesn't get the KO on the Bonnet, even under
In
Sun,
Sun.
probably with
In
specs.
Sun.
And Deoxys
You
goes
you
down.
c- you could bet your ass Headlong Rush got a KO there though.
Yeah.
Is it grass or is it fairy? One type may win the game and one type probably wins the game. What wonderful analysis I've put forth into the world. Very
High
helpful.
quality.
Doesn't Terra at all. Just goes to Cyclofairy.
Random game. Okay, so big follow me here. Tailwind. Heavy Slam.
Big
Clefairy
slam.
dies. Heat Wave. Oh,
Average
there's
heat
no
wave
Terra,
miss
by the
moment.
way. There's no Terra, by the way. Deoxys Terra earlier.
All right, I
That's
am a
pretty Jover.
fool.
Pretty Jover.
We need a turn to wake up from Indeedee.
Okay, Protect. Just bait the Headlong. Murkrow gets a foul play off. Oh, does get the one turn sleep. Big Deagleap. Big Deagleap. I mean, 36% to a Murkrow. This is very
Does Boulder
interesting now.
pretend?
It probably has a fighting move. If it has a fighting move, I think it still wins the game.
Do you think Indeedee is Trick Room? It'd be insane if it did and managed to click it here.
Also, how much is the fighting move going to do to the Heatran? The other question.
Close combat? I mean, the fighting move is close combat.
Yeah.
Murkrow's
Hmm.
playing with a dead slot right now. But it does get to at least 3-hit KO Indeedee female. I mean,
Three hit
Indeedee male.
KO. Three hit KO.
But so I think we understand what it's clicking here.
Yeah.
Just another dazzling earth power.
Oh, big Earth Power. Wow.
Nice.
Very interesting game there. Kaori barely clutches it out. Um,
Got,
Murkrow, unfortunately, did Murkrow things and stayed on the board too long. There's my analysis.
oh, Murkrow, you beloved Shitmon.
Well, that'll wrap it up. Let's see. Who does that get the win for?
I believe that these 2 teams still had one more game to play.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the series is already over, but Kerry gets another win to add to their record here. Yeah, very interesting game here. Honestly, the most interesting DUU game I've seen all tournament. The games have not been of the highest quality in terms of enjoyability. But yeah,
Oh, I love coaching tiers.
I said this in DOU Cord like a week ago, but coaching, if your tier has problems, it just makes them very much worse. So yeah, that should be it. I don't think there's any more games here.